Yes.
As I was saying, the person who wrote it knows Arabic, and also he didn't leave anything out. You can check the original links. The links to Al-Maktabat Al-Shamila are literally in the document. Sunnah.com, PDFs of the books, scans of the books.
Dude,
There's even medical sites.
She's just simping for Islam because she doesn't know what she's talking about.
But
She just wants to
there are
defend
parts
it.
when talking about certain topics that could be left out because it's written by an individual.
Okay.
Yes, there are links to certain things.
Show me how
you
it's
know by reading this that it
How
didn't
we
know
know
other things.
1400 years.
Like the last thing we need is Muslims to cope. Imagine a non-Muslim who doesn't know shit about Islam trying
I
to
would be asking this question when trying to reference a 100-page PDF
But
that
you're only
anybody
asking
puts
it
out about
something
any
for
topic,
Muslims.
Randy.
You and I both
It doesn't
know
matter if it's about
We
Islam.
have the links. We have the links to the books. You can literally go through them. It shows everything. Nothing. He doesn't misquote any of it. I checked the books myself. I have that PDF. I've had it for like over a year. I have all those books.
So my point is, how do you know it's not excluding certain information, as in it didn't put certain information in there that pertains to the various topics?
Because you can literally watch videos today. You can watch videos.
How about you find, hold on a second. Before you come here and say, hey, you know what, some things have been omitted. How about you actually show us examples of things that were omitted that counter this? Otherwise, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're just simping for Islam because you have a Muslim boyfriend. I'm sorry. We ain't got time for this, motherfucker. We ain't got time for it.
It's about 100
We ain't got
pages.
time for it, nigga.
Nobody has time to look at
My God, we don't have time
That's
for
why
it,
I'm
dude.
asking the question.
Your question is a
I've
retarded
asked the
question,
question
respectfully,
about
and you
any
are just
other
simping,
topic.
and it's so gay,
We're
and you're
told
simping
to
for
reference
pedophilia. Well
a
done.
random PDF file.
Hold on, everybody calm down.
This is so stupid.
Yes, go ahead.
So just Melissa, just in terms of logic, okay? We're reading the verse, we're reading actual quotes that are written, and they're pretty explicit. If you're thinking I'm actually taking it out of context, I'm reading you the entire paragraph.
She didn't even read them.
That says
She's just
that this is
simping for
considered
Islam. She has a Muslim
consensus.
boyfriend, dude.
Randy,
No,
there's
no, no.
123 pages. Of course I haven't
Yeah,
read it.
Yeah,
I
ever
glanced
since
at
you got
it.
a
It's
Muslim
PDF
boyfriend, she's been
file
simping for
that
Islam.
anybody
I'm
could
sorry.
have written. I see that
Can
there
I
are
talk
links.
through this one?
I see that there
Hold on,
is
let Phoenix
Arabic.
finish. Let
but-
Phoenix finish.
Well, it's
No.
hard to listen to when Randy keeps interrupting and repeating the same damn shit.
No, it's because he's wasting his time. Your question is very disingenuous.
No, it's
and the
not,
only reason
Randy.
you
I
ask
would
it
ask
is
this
because you
question
have a
about
Muslim
any other
boyfriend.
topic when somebody pins a random PDF.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
No, you
would,
wouldn't.
and I
Melissa,
have.
No, you would not.
Melissa, if you wish to talk to me later on after this, we're more than happy to do so, and I'll give you exactly what I want to say in this regard. But if I'm not being cut off, I'll try to say it right now, which is that when I'm reading the word saying prepubescent girls are allowed and it's considered consensus, what other context would I need when I'm reading that word in verbatim? So you have to ask me, that what other qualifications I could have to nullify what the words actually mean, which is that it is considered consensus to have sex, divorce, and marry prepubescent girls. So
Oh,
that
okay.
is what you need to ask yourself logically when you're reading words off a page. If I say prepubescent girl, marry and divorce is consensus, what other words need to be in there in order to nullify it? Because what you're asking for is mitigation. How am I mitigating when I'm reading an entire sentence without a single stop? Unless you're telling me that these guys who have taken the links out, which I, by the way, checked myself. I went to Shamila. I read Arabic. It's my first native language. I read it, and I went to the actual source. I actually studied this while I was in university to become a Muslim judge. That was literally going to be my job until I found
Yes,
out all
I
this
know you're an
disgusting stuff.
ex-Muslim. I know this already.
So
My
in this
point is
regard,
that there are
Why can't you
various-
understand that she doesn't
We
care?
know there are various schools of thought, obviously, right? There are Sunnis and Shias. They have different viewpoints. There are many more sects beyond that, as I'm sure you're well aware of. They all have different views on things. They debate even hadiths that are accepted.
They all
So
allow
my
it.
point is that I don't know what angle this PDF is coming from. Is this just a Shia view? Is
So
this
what
just
about
a
the Quran
Sunni
verse
view?
that I
Is
gave
this
you?
reading certain
Stop,
information?
guys.
That's what I want to
I
know.
can really
And
ask
Randy
you.
is just being
Guys,
an asshole.
Oh,